Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Pokesio channel on YouTube and the Guitar Ladder System. I buy a lot of guitars just to get to know them. It's everything I buy I don't make, profit on. And I really, most of the time just make a little profit on stuff. I'm into this game because I just love music and love guitars. That's why I'm a good guy to buy a lower arch top from, because I really know them. I've been with the music link that makes the lower arch tops longer than anybody, even the big boys. And I buy them up front, and with me, it's a guitar I've gone over and made sure I'm happy with it and that it has the magic and has the mojo, or I don't sell it. And that's really huge. I get people calling me from all over the nation that want to buy a lower arch top from me. They get it. They understand that that's a big plus for you, that I go over the guitar and make sure I'm happy with it. But I got into these Garcia Classicos 6, 7, 8 months ago, and I really like the sound of them. I have other guitars that maybe have another type of voice, but every guitar has its own voice. I personally really dig the sound of a guitar that has maple on the back and sides. Even if it's a laminate maple, it's a high quality laminate. It's old wood. It has a certain resonance to it, and I really like these Garcia guitars. I probably have too many of them. Probably need to let a few of them go. But anyway, this one I think was made in 1973. You can hear my voice when I talk into it. The whole guitar starts to, Anyway, yeah, I want to share a little picking technique, because I really think that most guitar players are weak in the right hand, unless you're Al Di Meola, and then it's very evident he's not weak in the right hand, right? It's really exciting. Really, it's really exciting. It's really exciting to develop your right hand, and I think most players don't really work on it. Borelli Legren has a great right hand. Al Di Meola has a great right hand. Yngwie Malmsteen has a great right hand. But a lot of players are stronger in the left than the right, and you want to be balanced. So there's certain exercises that are really, really good for your right hand, even if you just do these an hour a day. I try to do them 2 hours every day, even though I'm 65. I just want to keep, expanding my right hand technique, although it's pretty strong right now. But I have to be warmed up for an hour to really show off. So don't send me a message saying, "Oh, you suck," anyway. So the exercise is like, you take any. No, I'm in a tuning that I got from Carlos Montoya, where you make the G string an F sharp and the low E a D. I'm really in love with this tuning. I play the nylon string almost exclusively in this tuning, because you have some really nice forms that you can do. I know I need to move this so you can see it, like forms like this. You can do. And the hardest chord I know in this tuning. Before I try that. Anyway, so here's the exercise, and it really works, folks. It's really, because I studied years ago with Horace Hatchett, who was a great teacher. He taught Howard Roberts. Howard Roberts started the Musicians Institute, which is now, I think it's called, Musicians Institute. It used to be called GIT. But anyway, it's about kind of opening up your capillaries and getting your technique to be an extension of your nervous system, but you have to do the work to bring out your right hand. So pick any scale you want, like 5 notes. Don't let the simplicity of this fool you. This is really powerful, okay? And you can do 7s. And you can mix them up, you can do like 5. Sometimes I'll do all the strings. I like doing them in this tuning because then it still sounds musical. If you can work on your single notes in a musical way, you'll be more motivated to do it. So 7. You can do 12s. And I have a really cool tip for doing the 12s that really works, is that you do it kind of soft or medium, and then the last 6 notes you put more volume into it, and that really wakes your hand up in terms of learning how to flutter when going fast. See that? So you kind of like soft or medium, and then the last 6 notes put more volume in. And if you can, the last 6 notes increase the volume a little bit. Hear that? Try to make the last 3 or 4 a little louder. Try to make the last 6 louder. You'll get even more technique if you don't just do the last 6 all at the same volume. If you just go, that's still really good for you, but if you go and make those last 3 or 4 of that last 6 louder, this is really powerful, folks. I work 12s a lot. You can also do it just the same volume. But you'll get a lot more out of it, like I said, if those last 5 or 6 make kind of like keep increasing the volume. So like, it kind of trains your muscles and opens up your capillaries. It kind of gets it burned into your subconscious, you know. And it's good if you can make up little exercises like to make your picking more interesting. Like I've made up this one. But this is really, really powerful, like I said, and most people just don't really put the time in. Repetition is the mother of mastery. You got to train your right hand, and it's really exciting too. Now, I know part of this is genetic, but yet at the same time, if you do the right exercise, and some of you won't like this, but if every night you're drinking 3, 4, 5, 6 beers, it's going to really slow down your technique as well. So try not to overdo the partying, you know, or even if you're drinking more than that, you know, all things in moderation, you know. Don't do a lot of sugar. If you really want to be the best guitar player you can be, get into meditation. I suggest transcendental meditation. I've been doing TM for 38 years. It's been a huge, huge factor in developing my ability to compose and everything else. So that's just my say. It has nothing to do with, you know, metaphysics. Has nothing to do with occult. Has nothing to do with anything weird. It's a scientific technique. Transcendental meditation is a scientific technique to help you kind of tap into the universe. I don't want to get into a big rap about this. It has nothing to do with any particular religion or anything like that at all. It's a really, really powerful thing. The Beatles did transcendental meditation. All kinds of you know, actors and artists. It really works. You'll get into. It's kind of like plugging into the universe and plugging into your authentic self. It's a very, very interesting thing. And you'll get a better high off transcendental meditation than any alcohol or drug. It's very interesting, some of the things that can develop, because consciousness is not localized. That's a big wrap. But when you begin to get into transcendental meditation, you're going to have experiences that are going to be beyond interesting, let's put it that way. Anyway, so that's the exercise. Maybe mix it up like 12, 5, 7. So that 12 is really powerful. Like I said, try to make the last 5 or 6 notes a little louder, you know. Hear that? Don't overlook this, folks. Some of the most powerful things in the world are very simple, like my guitar ladder system. I don't have any busy work. I don't bore you with 3-hour theoretical raps. What I do is teach you the 10 different systems of improvisation in a very organic fashion, where we don't have to put everything in a cute little left brain box. You learn by listening and playing, and your own. We complement the subconscious mind, not annoy it. Okay, it really, really works. So the most important thing in the guitar ladder system is not to think about it. I know that sounds crazy. It seems kind of a paradox with the way Western culture is, but you just do the exercises and absorb it, and the letters and emails I get from people are just incredible. There's even sometimes, I was talking about transcendental meditation. I know some of you are going to think I'm nuts here, but there's even an experience where sometimes people see their third eye floating about a foot and a half away from the guitar, staring back at the guitar. I know that sounds really crazy, but I've seen it myself. It's happened to me. It's happened to a couple other of my students who are also into meditation. There's a lot, there's a lot more going on, than people think, and I'm actually getting kind of a head rushed even talking about this. But if you really want to be the best guitar player you can be, get into they've lowered the price too. Transcendental meditation. It's not an occult thing. It's not a religion. It's a scientific technique to help you unfold your consciousness and be more creative and have more energy and be more in touch with your authentic self. I'm not associated with them. I don't get any money if you do this or anything, but I'm just telling you straight up, if you love guitar and you love music, I would suggest you get into transcendental meditation and invest in the guitar ladder system. Those two together, very, very, very powerful. And the transcendental meditation, like I said, will open up a lot of experiences that are very fulfilling to you too, and just allow you to tap into your unlimited true self. So anyway, but yeah, this exercise, 5, 5, 7, whoops, I'm still waking up, 12, whoops, don't do what I did, which is just slop like that. Now you can also do the 12 even, like that, but if you make the last 5 or 6 louder, you're going to develop more technique. Okay, well, I better stop before this gets too long. I got to upload it. So, hey, everybody, let's keep the faith, stay positive. I know the world's kind of crazy right now, but the universe is still unfolding in time, not unraveling. This guitar is so cool. I just love this flame on the back. Isn't that beautiful? I love, and the Jap, this was made in Japan, but the wood comes from all over the world. I might sell this one, but the thing is, old wood, you can't substitute the sound of old wood. And the Japanese have known many secrets for a long time on how to make a great guitar, even a great guitar out of laminate wood. There's European luthiers that use only laminate wood. There's classical guitars that do what they call double tops, which are high end. If you know what you're doing, laminate is not a bad thing. It can actually have a certain transparency. Have you ever played a great Yamaha FG180 made in Japan? I rest my case right there. I mean, those guitars sound incredible. So, I mean, I love solid wood. I have a lot of solid wood guitars, but, laminate wood, if used correctly, and like I said, the Japanese know a lot of secrets. They really do. A lot of secrets on how to make a guitar just sing. So there's a lot more to the guitar game and to the solid versus laminate wrap than meets the eye. And I'm 65. I've been buying and selling guitars over 40 years. It's really been one of the best parts. Is just getting to know different guitars and everything. But anyway, this guitar is beautiful. 73. I might sell it. I don't know. I really love my Garcias. I have other guitars that are all solid wood. I love them too. But there's a certain reverb and a certain pop you get from the flame maple back. And these older Garcias are pretty cool, man. I tell you. Anyway, all right. I gotta go. See ya. Take care. Let's all stay positive. I have kind of a triad of beliefs I do. I'll share it with you. I'm not trying to come off like a know-it-all. I'm just trying to speak from the heart here, which is 1, be positive. 2, faith and money matters. 3, believe in perfection. And you don't have to overanalyze that, But like I said, when you're positive, you're more in alignment with the perfection of the universe, and learn to trust the universe. Learn to trust in the power or wisdom of your creator. All right. And this has nothing to do with any religion. I'm not into organized religion at all. But I am into laws of the universe, like giving, receiving, being positive faith, non-attachment, tithing, being in touch with my authentic self, etc. All right, folks, I probably said enough. Take care. Let's stay positive. Faith and money matters. Believe in perfection. The universe is unfolding in time, not unraveling. Ciao.